What's up everyone? Joker 2 is exactly the kind of film that divides audiences. You either love it or hate it. There's a certain irony in that, since the movie is all about duality and extreme viewpoints, it's fitting that Joker 2 would spark such polarized reactions. Today, we'll act as an unbiased judge in this debate, which is itself ironic, considering the film centers around a courtroom trial. Without giving away spoilers, let's start by addressing the big question: was a sequel really necessary? Joaquin Phoenix, after the success of the original Joker, hinted at potential follow-ups. Director Todd Phillips, however, was clear from the start that Joker 2 would be the final chapter, no trilogy. Naturally, people suspected the movie was a cash grab. Yet, love it or hate it, the sequel does have substance. Phoenix's Joker is arguably one of the best portrayals of the character on the big screen. Now, before diving into spoilers, let's talk about the film's most striking element, the music. When Phillips announced that the sequel would be part musical, fans were hesitant. But the final result is a mixed bag. It's not a full-on musical, but there are songs, so if you dislike musicals, you might feel a bit conflicted. Still, Lady Gaga, both in terms of acting and singing, adds a lot to the film. While musical numbers may not be to everyone's taste, her vocal performances are top-notch. Critics who are calling the plot weak are missing the point. Like the original, Joker 2 isn't about action or complex twists. It's a slow burn, more about mood than plot. People may have retroactively labeled the first Joker a masterpiece with a brilliant story, but it was carried by its performances and standout scenes, not by narrative complexity. The sequel follows this same formula, doubling down on intense, uncomfortable moments. Where Joker 2 might lose some viewers is in its shift in focus. The original was a philosophical exploration: who's to blame, society or the individual? The sequel, however, takes a more straightforward approach, answering questions in a way that leaves little room for debate. It's a deliberate, almost heavy-handed choice by Phillips to avoid romanticizing crime, but it does drain some of the mystery and ambiguity that made the first film so impactful. Visually and sonically, the movie is seamless. If you enjoyed the aesthetic experience of the first Joker, you'll likely find similar satisfaction here. The film maintains its atmospheric tension, and the soundtrack enhances the mood throughout. Gaga, in particular, brings new energy to the role of Harley Quinn, and while her portrayal may not be for everyone, it's hard to deny her impact on the story. The final act of Joker 2 tackles one big question: was Arthur's descent into madness in the first film real, or was it all in his head? Much of the film is spent exploring this in court, where Harley Quinn serves as the Joker, manipulating Arthur and those around him. By the end, Arthur ultimately rejects the idea of a split personality, taking full responsibility for his actions. But just as things seem to settle, he's brutally killed by a fellow inmate, leaving us with a chilling nod to Heath Ledger's iconic Joker as the inmate carves a smile into his own face. In the end, Joker 2 confirms a long-standing theory. Arthur Fleck was never the Joker of Gotham, but rather a prototype, someone who would inspire others to take up the mantle. While this conclusion might feel anticlimactic to some, it effectively closes the book on Arthur's story. Whether or not this was the right direction is up for debate, but the movie certainly deserves to be seen. Well friends, that's all for today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on new videos, and share your opinion in the comments. Good luck, and until next time.
Feel it.